Oh, well, that's right. I'm sorry. Does he get to present it? Sorry.
And also thank you, directors, for the opportunity to address you.
Point of order, second slide.
The second slide, did you remove?
You did.
Did I
You did.
remove it?
Mm-hmm.
It was changed.
Okay,
So that the
thank
item
you.
of concern was no longer there. But, trying to get the play here. Would you mind? Yeah. Thank you. But I do want to, while he's doing that, thank the directors who have been willing to take a studied look at this and give it some thoughtful consideration. Thank you to those of you. You know who you are.
Mr. Herrmann, just one moment. Are we going to get this? Okay, thank you. Go ahead. I just want to make sure it got on our screen.
Okay, is it there now?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay. No doubt many viewers are wondering what this ETJ issue is all about. And therefore, it seems appropriate. It seems appropriate to take a few minutes to explain. Okay. And this is the slide of previous concern, but it's fine now, I think. There's a state law involved in this issue, but the existence of a permissive state law does not mean that the law is righteous. Bear in mind that 150 years ago, state law permitted some people in Arkansas to own others as their personal property and slaves. Years later, some people wrote another bad power-grabbing law and got it passed by the state legislature. And it does not require, but allows Arkansas cities that create a planning commission, planning map, and master street plan to write a city ordinance that includes provisions for extending city control and regulation of real estate up to 5 miles outside the city limits. The city of Hot Springs elected to do this. The affected area is roughly twice the size of Hot Springs and has an estimated population of about, and this was according to the 1030, oh boy,
2010 census?
The plan.
Oh, 2030.
The 2030 presenter at the Planning Commission meeting that I attended of approximately 58,000 people. So if that's right or wrong, I would be happy to be corrected. But so what are some key provisions? One, the city controls and regulates your land, but you do not receive city services, and you may not vote in city elections. A foreign government, not one that represents you, dictates what you can and cannot do with your land. Number two, all parcel splits require city permission to record deeds, whether the land is gifted, sold, or inherited. For permission to record a deed, you must comply with all applicable city subdivision regulations. And 4, if there is not an existing plat or survey satisfactory to the Planning Commission, then you must have the entire property surveyed per city specifications. 5, requirements may include hard surfaced road paving, curbs and gutters, water, waste, and utility provisions. 6, after a split, if all parcels are over 10 acres, they will be exempt from planning department regulations except that each parcel must have the minimum prescribed frontage on a public road. Private roads and easements, I hope you're not counting the time we fumbled with starting that. Private roads and easements for access are not allowed unless a specific waiver can be secured from the Planning Commission. And last slide. If you record a deed, and I'm addressing the people in the ETJ, without permission of the City Planning Department, then you are guilty of a misdemeanor violation with possibility upon conviction of a large fine and up to a year in jail. Why haven't I heard of this before, you may ask? Because enforcement in the past has been selective. Hundreds of transactions have been completely ignored, while dozens of others are targeted for enforcement. May the city directors do the right thing and rescind the extraterritorial jurisdiction today.
Thank you, Mr. Herrmann.